From 24th June this year, commuters travelling to the city area before 7:45 a.m. on weekdays will be able to travel for free. The Land Transport Authority is embarking on a one-year trial of a free travel scheme to ease congestion on trains during the morning rush hour. Transport Minister Louis Tak Yew says it will cost the government $10 million.
Be an early bird and travel for free. The catch is you'll need to exit these 16 stations within the city area before 7:45 a.m. These include stations like Raffles Place, Clarke and Chinatown. Those who may miss the cut-off time by just a few minutes can also save on fares. The early travel discount of up to 50 cents, which was originally applicable for travel before 7:45 a.m., will now be offered from 7:45 a.m. to 8 a.m. Currently, about 18,000 commuters exit the 16 stations in the half hour before 7:45 a.m. This goes up to 29,500 in the following half hour and hits 83,000 between 8:15 a.m. and 9 a.m. The free pre-peak travel aims to better spread out this load.
We looked at the numbers, we said that there is capacity to move. We felt that we needed to do something impactful for people to consider making that shift and for employers also to come on board because more of their employees would want to benefit from this scheme. We hope that we can shift between 10 to 20% of the commuters. Those who are not able to shift, I think will also benefit because we expect that the trains will be less crowded during the peak hours if enough people have shifted to travel earlier.
On concerns that free travel could create a new peak, Mr. Louis gave the assurance that there's enough capacity on trains. He said more trains can be added and run them at higher frequencies.
Well, SMRT says that it is working with the Land Transport Authority to work out the details and operational requirements in support of the trial. Now, this will most likely include increasing the number of trains and deploying more staff to assist commuters during the pre-peak travel window.
Operators will not be bearing the costs of the trial. Mr. Louis said as concession schemes by operators are already being cross-subsidized by other commuters, the government has decided to foot the bill for the free pre-peak travel.
We did not want to complicate this, all right, for the other commuters who may not be benefiting directly from this scheme to say, why is this being funded by myself? So to take this funding issue and the concerns out of the equation entirely, we say that for the trial period of 1 year, and it may well be extended, we don't know. I want to assure commuters that we do not intend to recover this 10 million. So in future, if there are any fare adjustments, it is not because we are going to try to recover this $10 million or whatever amount that it is that we will have to pay to fund this program.
For now, the trial will go on till 23rd June next year.
I guess it would make me more willing to get in the train station by 7:45.
It's a good move because it's very packed nowadays in the MRT. They certainly need to improve the service.
I prefer to pay the 180 to sleep 1 hour, 1 hour more.
If my employer allows me to have adjustable working hours, then I'll consider.
The Land Transport Authority says it aims to reach out to more employers under its Travel Smart program to implement measures that allow employees to take advantage of such a scheme.
We need to capture how they are implementing more flexible work arrangements and how they are supporting their employees to travel smart, so to speak. And once we are able to collate these practices, we'd want to find opportunities to share it with a much wider pool of employers.
More than 40 public agencies are located near the 16 designated MRT stations, and their 14,000 officers stand to benefit from the trial under a staggered work hours policy. But the Public Service Division says for it to work, there needs to be more acceptance of flexible work practices. The Association of Banks says many companies in the financial industry already offer staggered work timings. Its chairman, Piyush Gupta, says such arrangements could translate into greater employee engagement and productivity in the workplace. Analysts say a shift in travel demand of up to 20% could be a stretch target. But operators' revenue could increase in the long run as more people switch to public transport when train journeys become more comfortable. Chairman for Transport Government Parliamentary Committee Cedric Foo says if the trial does ease loads during the peak period, it makes sense to have the scheme permanently until new capacity meets demand.